Good morning children, welcome to class 4 social studies. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, the northern plains. So in the previous classes we have seen about the Himalayas that comes under the northern mountains. So next topic we are going to learn is northern plains. This also is on the northern direction of the country. Okay, so first children, we should know the meaning for the word plains. What is a plain? Plain is a flat area and it is a leveled land. Okay, so plains are large areas of flat and level lands. So have you seen an agriculture field, children? When you visit village, you would have seen the agricultural land. It will all look flat. For a longer distance you can see the land is very flat. So again the plains are large areas of flat and level lands. Okay, there are no high up and down. Okay, level lands. Now where is this northern plains are located? Okay children, take out your textbook, go to page number 25. There here you can see the northern mountains. See the brown color is the northern mountains. Down part you can observe here the green color fertile lands. These form the plain regions. How means I will explain in the diagram children. See here we have glaciers and all. Yes. So what happens when the glaciers melt? They form rivers. Okay. The rivers comes down the mountains and flow through the land like this. Okay, so you can observe in the map so many rivers are flowing. Ganga, Yamuna, Gandak, Kosi, like that so many rivers are there. We will discuss about that. Okay, Chambal, okay, like this so many rivers are there. So from the mountains they bring the water down. They form a river and flow through these plains. Okay, as the water is more enough there, you have got a green fertile land over these plains. Okay, this is called as northern plains. As it is in the northern direction, it is called as northern plains. Now observe this children, we have discussed that this is our Himalayas. This stretch is full Himalayas. So the south of the Himalayas is your northern plains. The south of your Himalayas is your northern plains. Okay. So this side you have Punjab. So we know the directions now children, north, south, west, east. So in the western direction you have the Punjab over here. So from the west side Punjab to the eastern side Bengal, okay, West Bengal, and again to Assam, this place also. Okay, here the river Brahmaputra flows. So we will also see about that. So these lands all form the northern plains. So from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east, you have the northern plains. So what happens now children? The glaciers melt from the mountains. They bring the sand, silt, okay, then minerals, stones, etc. and deposit on these plains. Okay, the river waters bring the stones, silt, soil and minerals. All this gets deposited along the path of the river. Where the river flows, you get the deposits. Okay, so you get a finely graded soil children. Okay, so we will discuss. We get a finely graded soil. It is of very good quality of soil, that is called alluvium. Okay, the soil is called alluvial soil. So here in your textbook the word alluvium is only given. So it is a finely graded soil. Why? Because the rivers bring so much of nutrients in the water. Sand, silt, then minerals and stones. Okay. So this will help you in the growth of plants. So the soil is called alluvium. This one is very important children. The word alluvium. Then next one, this as I told you, this soil is very good for crops and fertile. Okay. So what are the important rivers we are going to see? Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Okay. So three main rivers: Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. I will explain the word, children. Then agriculture is the main activity. As the river flows, you will get so huge quantity of water. So agriculture will be practiced in these plains. Then as agriculture is practiced, so we need people to work on the fields now. So these places are thickly populated. So the regions along the river sides, you will have thickly populated regions. Okay, more population are there in the plain regions. Okay, children. Then I am going to explain the word tributary. Okay, there are two words are there. One is tributary and another one is distributary. So tributary, tribute means they contribute. Okay, see the main river is Ganga. Ganga. Okay, so for this, so many rivers are there, tributaries. They contribute. Okay, suppose imagine these are the mountains. The water is flowing from here and they form a river. These are streams and they form a river like this. Okay, so when they are flowing, the other regions also, some rivers will be there. They will be coming and joining with this, contributing to the more water to the main river. Okay, this imagine this is to be your Ganga. Okay, here this side you have Chambal, and then one more is Betwa. This side if you go, one more side if you take it for this one is Yamuna. Okay, then you have Gandak, Gagra, Kosi. Still you can go like this. What happens? The main river is being given by water of other rivers like Chambal, Yamuna, Betwa. Okay, they all go and join with the Ganga. The Ganga forms the big river. Okay, the Ganga forms the big river. So this Yamuna, Chambal, Betwa, this and all are the tributaries. These rivers form the tributaries. Okay, children. So that's why we have written the word tributary. Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra. These are the main river. But other small rivers also go and join with these rivers and make it very big rivers. Okay, children. Okay. So once again I repeat. So in today's class we saw about northern plains. So the plains means a very flat, vast land, leveled land. Okay. Then we saw about the northern plains. So the northern plains lie in the south of Himalayas. They stretch from west in Punjab to east in Assam. Okay. They bring down huge deposits of sand, silt, clay, minerals and stones and deposit along the river sides. Okay. So they form a finely graded soil called alluvium. Okay, then these, as the soil is fertile, it is good for crops, and the major rivers are Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Then as we know, as it is a river side, agriculture is the main activity, and these river side regions, on the banks of the river, you have thick population. Okay, very large population is there. Okay, children. So we will, in the next class, we will see about basins, Ganga, Satluj and Brahmaputra basins. Okay, see you in the next class, children.